Digg gave me a bit of a scare a couple of weeks ago when they announced that they laid off 37% of their workforce. Apparently, Kevin Rose needed more money to launch more startups that make no money and copy Twitter while he's sipping on tea that you need a Cambodian hooker with a midget pimp just to pronounce. Man, this man will not stop until his angel investors are having to retrieve $4,000 hookers for politicians in exchange for some stimulus money just to try to break even. Like, yo, scumbag, let me get that phone you got from Elliot Spitzer. Okay, holiday herpes. Nope. Gorgeous gonorrhea. No. There it goes. Hello, Miss Sexual Chocolate. Yes. Do you have an executioner's mask, a harpoon gun, and are you into medieval bondage for a politician that has a jellyfish fetish? Oh, you have a rack and a donkey. Beautiful. Okay, listen. Meet me 2 blocks away from Capitol Hill. I'm the short, bald guy with a Digg t-shirt on. I'll be eating deep-fried Oreos. My doctor says that it's good for my heart. Please bring a cattle prod, a whip with claws at the end of it. You can get one from Mel Gibson's house, and a 6-pack of 4 Loco. The new Digg, with the launch of the new Digg took out a number of API tools and RSS feeds that I write about in my free ebook that I distribute when you subscribe for free to my newsletter, plug, and that allowed for the efficient use of Digg.com by a small but very active user base, the social media minority, if you will. So they took a website that was already deemed dead by the social media majority and killed it some more. Same business rationale as Nicky Santoro in Casino when he stuck an ice pick into that Irish man's balls and pushed his head in a vice. Hey, Digg, I got your head in a vice. You just popped your eyes out your fucking head. Give me a name. Give me a power digger's name. Notify Neil. Notify Neil. You made me pop your eyes out your fucking head to protect that piece of shit, Notify Neil? Kill me. Kill you. Then he turns to his new CEO. Matt, do him a fucking favor. Lo and behold, Digg version 4 is born. Now, all jokes aside, everyone who knows me knows that I have jokes, or I think I have jokes. Okay, if you were praying to the toilet because you were throwing up into it the night before because you swallowed too many tequila worms and you meet up with me face to face the next day, you got a hangover with a headache, I'm the guy to crazy glue a vibrator to your head just to see how it feels. All jokes aside, hats off to Digg.com. Hats off to Kevin Rose and the rest of his staff. You've built a great platform. I am probably Digg.com's biggest brand ambassador on the planet. Right? I have written on the efficient use and best practices on how to leverage Digg.com to meet and exceed business objectives on some of the biggest web marketing publications on the planet. I have introduced the adoption of Digg.com by some of the biggest brands on the planet. Billboard.com, Adweek.com, the United States government with Treadstone, Black Ops Social Media, baby, and dozens of other brands. That said, I like to call everybody in the community to come together and let's save Digg. All right, a number of mistakes were made. Everybody understands that. But now's not time for finger pointing or shifting blame. Now is the time for people to continue. The community's doing a great job, okay, of submitting. And I tell you, I humbly request for the community to keep on submitting that boob motorboating content, everything with that oh shit factor, what makes Digg, what makes Digg great. Hopefully the staff can organize and get Santa's little helpers to fix the API before Christmas. That would also be great. And everybody come together and rise with me. Rise up with me. And let's build upon the wings of this slain angel. Because we were a palace once and we'll be a palace again. And it appears that everything is falling back into place. I mean, the submission feed that wasn't there before with the launch, it's back. Populating your profiles. The upcoming queue came back. The berry button is back. I hereby appoint each and every one of you watching this video editors and chiefs of the Digg front page. So if you're on the Digg front page and you get the smell of pork marinated with Robitussin rising out of your computer vents, pull out your spam stamp and bury it. Bury it off the front page and keep it spam free with that circle with the slash across it, and we'll build it to the social media juggernaut it once was and the social media juggernaut it is meant to be. Because people keep asking me, is Digg dead? With every news announcement, some dude fell off a Digg broken axle and broke his neck. Is Digg dead? Digg users are revolting again. Is Digg dead? The old CEO, Sideshow Bob, stepped down. Is Digg dead? The new CEO is Mr. Burns from The Simpsons. Is Digg dead? Digg is the first form of major social media. Before the big players right now, before the the big major players right now, Facebook, Twitter, geolocation services. Not taking anything away from those platforms, but Digg is the first form. It was there before that. It was probably one of the first major forms of Web 2.0. So it's just not going to die just like that. Not without much of a fight, not without people collaborating and coming together as a community and ensuring that we save it on every single platform that depends on raw traffic for revenue, CPM-based models, on which I have worked, media publications, on which I have worked. Digg.com has been the top referrer beyond the traffic driven by Facebook and Twitter combined. And these aren't mom and pop shops with 2 followers and those are the same 2 people that made them 9 months ago. These are global brands with tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of followers and people who constitute their communities on Facebook and Twitter, yet Digg tops the traffic that they drive. I mean, enough traffic to have sparks shoot out the ass out of rats chewing on their server cable. And people may argue, they still may say, all right, but a Digg front page isn't what it used to be. For this purpose, I went ahead and built a site in one day, okay, a WordPress site. I was able to drive 240,000 page views to this website in less than 4 weeks' time. All right, not everything came from Digg. A large proportion, though, came from Digg, more than half. The rest came from other social bookmarking sites and link exchange deals with other bloggers. And I've been able to drive hundreds of thousands of page views to other web properties since the launch of New Digg. I mean, I've been on the front page of New Digg so many times, they're going to make the new Dig It button my middle finger, like dig it, bury it. How? Diggers are the digital species that prove Darwinistic theory. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. Diggers don't die, we multiply. How? Maintaining points of private contact. Remember, the second point of adoption in my social media policy that I have used to drive over 37 million page views to web properties worldwide. Collect points of private contact. Diggers have always maintained points of private contact through email, phone number, chat ID, 2 cups connected with a string that stretches from New York to California. Then another string that stretches out to Australia connected to a Foster's beer bottle. Then another string that connects back to a burning garbage can over which crackheads are warming up their hands in South Suicide, Jamaica, Queens, New York. The combination to porta potties in each other's backyards. Maintaining points of private contact. Anybody can do this, even if you find that your target community is not active on Digg.com, any social network where there is a group of active people and you want to communicate with them, you want to operate a social network with them, you want to communicate with the people that constitute their communities, attain their points of private contact, email, phone number, Skype ID, date of birth, social security number, the address to the strip club where he cashes his check on Friday, the length of the high heel with which the stripper sodomizes him on Saturday. So the next time that your favorite social network becomes caveman drawings of women with hair on their chest, eating their own babies, you've got something upon which to rely. This way your group works as a cohesive unit. So even if there is an engagement strategy that you are trying to execute, but you are clearly failing, then you know another member of your group comes up with a cure for AIDS. It's like, hey man, still got pus dripping out your penis, man. Try this. You film the act of driving the catheter up your urethra to suck the poison out, upload it to YouTube, you're on the Digg front page, bing, you're viral. Like my friends from the other side call it, story gone popular, story gone popular. Next thing you know, you're a case study in the next New York Times best-selling marketing book written by some dude that gets the title of quote-unquote social media expert just because he wrote how me and my diggers did it. Never did it himself, but exchanging hand jobs for CNBC interviews on how to have your employees waste company time and company dollars on social media. Go ahead and pick up the ebook. I've gone ahead and updated it with the tactics that I have employed to survive this transition. You get it for free when you subscribe to the newsletter for free. I thank you for watching. My name is Neil Rodriguez. Did I say it was free? Until next time.